27-24, Talk and Text is down by 3. Both squads looking for their 4th win dito sa ating PLDT Home Devolution PBA Governors Cup. Mag-umar dyan po kasama si Dr. J. Andial. Andirito rin si Miss Riza Diaz. Kagapay ang buong pwersa ng inyong Sports 5 as Stanley Pringle is putting on a show.
Well, you know, nag-all Filipino muna itong global, but you know, look at that lineup. That's a very decent lineup. They really have the depth in this team to go farther in this tournament.
Castro elevates over Kramer. Tumama sa ulo ni Buenafe bago lumabas sa baseline. Kasama ni Kramer at Buenafe, itong sina Jensen, Pringle, at si Hayes. Katapat ngayon sina Ganuelas Rosser, Douglas, Castro, Siegel, and De Ocampo. Nice up and under, but Dynamite could not deliver. Ayaw pa rin doon sa second try. Jensen on the run, takes it strong against De Ocampo. Bad idea, but Kramer is there to clean it up.
You have a big man running, helping his teammates, not giving up on him. Makakuha ka ng easy 2 points because you're there for the offensive rebound.
Higit isang minuto pa lang ang lumilipas sa ating ikalawang yugto. GlobalPort extending their lead now up to 7 points. Largest of the evening. Turnover na naman ng tropa.
Well, they had 7 turnovers in the first quarter and they're adding more in this quarter. That's the reason why lumalaki ang lamang ng GlobalPort team.
And only 3 assists. Itong Talk and Text is coming off a 30-assist ball game, Doc. Yung nakaraan. Pringle sizes up Rosser. Buries the free. At it's atin niya ng PLDT Home Devolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. GlobalPort has now opened up a double-digit advantage kontra dito sa tropang Texters. Coach Jong's timeout produces a miss from Douglas with deep position.
That's the reason why Marvin Hayes is still in the PBA. He fights everybody that's bigger than him downstairs. And he just keeps on hustling to try to get the ball or keep it alive. Oh, Jensen. That goes in. What a first half being played here by GlobalPort, especially from the 3-point territory.
Atin sa atin yan ang PLDT Home Devolution turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV. Yung Hayes ni ayaw nang patanggapin halos ng bola. Ito si Douglas, though.
Yeah, that's the idea, of course, on his part. Jensen is also known to be a tough defender against the 4 position. But of course, Ranidel is still Ranidel.
As we take a look at this Master Guapo move brought to you by Master Face Scrub. Sikreto ng mga guwapo. Ito si Marvin Hayes, Doc. Second game pa lang niya for this Governor's Cup. Nung unang outing niya, 6 na minuto nilaro. Pero if he continues to play like this, we expect a lot more minutes tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Even though he had 2 fouls, iniwan siya ni Coach Pido. Now he's been taken out. Bumalik ulit dito si Semerat. And that's a good trap there against Pringle.
Castro hit a 3 moments ago. Helped out with that trap sa pagkakataon na yun. Kramer working against De Ocampo. The sweeping hook off the glass for 2.
Doug Kramer won his first PBA championship with the San Miguel team just a couple of conferences ago. But then has moved on. Certainly that has given him some confidence for the next game.
Castro
that's a foul.
gets that basket. Atinya pang foul. As Famous is making his way back into this game. Pringle yung pagpapahingin. Kita mo naman yung salubong kay Pringle. Masigabong palakpakan, Doc.
That's true. He really played a fantastic first half so far. Castro didn't like that foul of Semerat, but I think it was not a dirty foul. It was a hard foul. And he was given the 3-point play because the foul was called by the referees.
Crayem sumabay na rin ang balik dito kay Famous. Crayem on the way, trying to feed Famous inside. He goes reverse, wala. Ranidel snatches away that rebound. Douglas looking for Castro.
Famous got a dunk that. You're going to do a reverse of that. You're bigger than others, and you've got the ball.
As Jason Castro is starting to sizzle. 12 puntos na para kay Blur. Crayem, naipagpag si Jason. All board on that attempt. Douglas, no look away pass to De Ocampo for the touchdown. GlobalPort is trying to find a way to break this 11-2 run by the Tropang Texers. Ronjay Buenafe goes glass. Pumupa siya sa ating free throw line for a bonus shot.
He's a tough player. He really is a three-point shooter. Really doesn't put the ball much on the floor. But this is one instance where he got the better of Larry Fonacier. And we have Doug Kramer coming back into the ball game for Jensen. So he'll be matched up against Ronnie Del De Ocampo. A little bit long.
The proud son of Emilio Aguinaldo College.
Yeah. And he was in Dubai and I was talking to him earlier kasi nung huli kasama ko rin siya sa Dubai. Nandun ang parents niya, so he's really happy.
Pettigrew on the move. Overcooks that one. But a foul is whistled on one of the guys in white.
Chris Semerad yata yun, no?
Ikatlo na yan, Doc. Si Semerad nga, pinituhan doon. Stephon Pettigrew rattles home that first free throw. Nahatid sa atin ng Smart. Live more. Two for two para kay Pettigrew, and that'll bring them back to within 4. Ryan may tangan ng bola, kasama niya sina Kramer, Semerad, Buenafe, and Famous. Binabantayan na Pettigrew. Castro, Williams, De Ocampo, and Fonacier. Kelly had a hand on it. Napatama pa sa tuhod ni Ryan bago lumabas dito sa sideline.
It's a sign of a good referee. He saw that even though he was behind, that ball hit his foot on the way out. Of course, you get trapped on the corner, you're in trouble.
Buti na lang, di nasagasaan si Glenn, ang ating magiting na cameraman. Namuntikanan siya dun. De Ocampo dribbles it off his own foot. Graham dives for it. Dives again.
Not an effort. Jason Castro acknowledges the effort by giving him the hand. No? Tinutulungan pa. Dahil talagang yan ang player na gusto mo.
10 segundo na lang sa shot clock ng mga naka-asul. Castro has Kramer on and taken away by Buenafe. Ronjay on the move. De Ocampo was trying to give up the foul. Ronjay with a fancy finish. And that pushes their lead back up to 6.
There should have been a foul call.
Kasi sabi nga ni RTO, Rep, nabigay na ako ng foul eh. Yun naman, oh.
Saka alam mo, kung hindi pumasok yun, magagalit yung global. Because hindi naman sure ball na makaka-layup yun eh. Dahil malayo pa yun. Bumaba na dito.
Kramer whistled for his first foul as we take a look at that last sequence. Pass break to atin sa atin ng Smart. Live more.
It's very clear. That's a foul.
43-37. Talkatex comes up dry. 6 at kalahating minuto natin tira sa second quarter. Ronjay, heat check time. Malamig pa pala. As Cryam is whistled for the foul.
It's the same thing. He stops there. Although they're not getting penalty, they have that one foul to give. Now they'll be penalty after the next live ball situation.
Douglas checks back in. Pinalitan na muna itong si Jason Castro, who has already come up with 12 points.
Now, don't get Jason mad because that's when he explodes. He had that
yeah.
3-point play, then a 3-point shot in succession. Terence Romeo has checked back into the ball game for Buenafe, Ronjay.
Pettigrew,
Hindi
sila nagkaintindihan. Iba na siya.
Well, kasi yung kanya parang gusto niya drumive sa basket tapos nakita niya may harang eh. So he was trying to find an outlet.
Mahigit 6 na minuto na lang natitira sa ating first half. Romeo pitches it over to Kramer. The bicep jumper is good.
That's his favorite shot. That's where he knows how to spot out.
6 points in the game para dito kay Doug. 45-37, GlobalPort seizing back control. Douglas mula sa labas. Famous para sa rebound. Cryam surveys the floor, gets it across. Nasa may 3-point line. Cryam looking for the open guy. Haba pa naman ang kanilang shot clock.
Bali. Bali ang paa mo ron. Lahat ng sayaw, ginawa sa iyo.
Doc, sumakit din yung ankle ko. Nanonood lang ako. Sakit sa paa na.
Para nakita mo naman si Michael Jackson. Nice pass. A good tip in there by Kelly Williams. His first
Tiwala,
basket.
tiwala lang si De Ocampo na maaabot ni Williams
Yeah,
yun, ano?
I know.
Agis mo lang malapit sa rim, may malaki doon. We gotta see that Terence Romeo ankle breaker again.
Kasi sinayawan niya eh. Op,
Op.
op, op.
Nanonood lang tayo. Na-stiff neck na ako eh. Astig move yan atid sa atin ng Jack and Jill Iceman Candy. Ilabas ang tapang.
Of course, the icing on the cake is you make the shot. Oh, nice penetration.
Speaking of making the shot, Doc, Ryan with a three-point play opportunity. 11 na ulit ang abante rito ng Batang Pier.
This is the first time I've seen this player, this Brian Omar. He's a player now. He's a two-way player. He can play defense and he can play offense.
Ang hinahanap nga lang talaga sa kanya ng Batang Pier yung kanyang consistency. He debuted in the PBA by scoring 18 points. Second game niya, 2 points lang. Pero yung third game niya, naka-20 puntos, Doc. Pero nung huling game, 4 lang.
So, may ano siya, every other game.
Ay, hindi. Nung huling game pala, naka-24.
Okay. That's the mistake on the part of Romeo. Oh.
Kramer saves it to the wrong man. Hesitation hook. Anto dun si Pettigrew playing it up.
That should have been their ball already. Kramer, I didn't think had to save it.
5 points in the game na para dito kay Cryan. Gets it to Kramer, trying to make up for it. The bicep jumper is delivered once again.
He looks at the coach and says, sorry coach, but I got it back. My fault.
Balik sa 12 ang abante ng Batang Pier. De Ocampo puts it on the floor. Pasa niya, inabot ni Fonasher. The flip shot is good.
Araneta continues to play as an assist player for his team in this conference.
Araneta only with 4 points so far.
He gets his points when he wants to.
Famous sa loob, natapigan. Famous pa rin, over at the other side.
Once he begins to establish a dominant game on the inside, Global is going to be a tough team to beat. Looking at them now, if they play like this.
Maganda dito sa Batang Pier, nakapamuhunan na, Doc, ano?
Yeah, naka-go 3-0 eh.
Oh, Douglas, galit na galit dahil inabot daw siya sa mukha doon.
And he called for a timeout. Tama, binigay naman ng referee, no? Because I think he might have gotten hit in the eye. No?
Kaya sinasabi naman ng coaching staff ng GlobalPort, traveling daw dapat dahil
But I think he also expressed that he wanted a timeout. Eh.
nung dito pa lang yata, nung naipit siya sa baseline,
Naglalakad na siya.
inabot siya sa mukha, biglang parang tumigil din siya. He's visibly shaken up here. Kahit gaano kakatibay, pagka mata na sundot, talagang titiklop ka. No?
There's no such thing, no? Especially, hindi natin alam kung naka-contact pa.
Pinanggit mo na, Doc, you're gonna need a solid 48-minute
Hindi
effort.
Hindi pwede yung maganda lang laro mo tapos bigla kang bibigay.
Kasi yan, kahit na 12 ngayon, pwedeng gawing 14 ang lamang ngayon ng GlobalPort. Alam mo, talk it is baliwala yan, 14-point deficit, sandali-sandali lang.
Mabilis yan. When their defense is on, they feed on that and their offense can just come from anybody that they put on the floor.
Ryan misses on that first free throw.
Star, may game bukas yan sa Angeles. Star Hot Shots.
They take on Kia Carnival.
Nandun ka, no, partner?
Yes, boss.
Nandun na rin si Budding Willie Marshall.
Nauna na si Boss Willie.
Siyempre, kaalaga siya ng mga teams.
Ang dami pa naman nag-tweet, naghahanap ng ticket. Andiyan dyan na pala sa Angeles si Boss Willie. Hanapin nyo na lang po.
Doon na lang siya sa Angeles. Ako, Willie, kailangan ko na ticket sa linggo.
Ayan.
Habang maaga. Ito, nagtatlong guard lineup ito na maliliit. No? So, obviously, on one side, there would be a mismatch there for the guy defending against one of the big players of talk and text. Katulad nito, it would be Washington. No?
Well, Mrs. Kramer is in the house. I wonder if the rest of Team Kramer is here as well. 56-43. GlobalPort, abante pa rin ang 13. Pettigrew at the post. Kramer right on him. Pettigrew trying to muscle his way through. Fonasher mula sa kanto. Washington couldn't control the board. Pettigrew is there to finally send it home.
The Washington saw his advantage, even though he came from afar. He's a tall player. Oops, that's going to be a foul.
And Romeo will be trooping to the line for 2 shots. Kahit na sinasabi ni Castro, hindi daw out of shooting yun. Naiangat naman talaga ni Romeo.
Blocking foul talaga yun.
Going to be the second personal foul on the blur, Jason Castro. As Kelly Williams will troop back to the bench, Sam Douglas ang binalig ni Coach Jong Ichigo.
Now you also have a more or less like a 3-guard lineup for Talk and Text, but they still have 2 big players in the guard lineup when we talk about Larry Conacheur and Douglas.
Castro gets it across. Balik sa largest lead of the game. Ang inuupuan ngayon ng Batang Fierro.
Oh, that's good pressure there by Stanley Pringle, forcing that lob pass to go array. No? Bumalik ulit dito si Jensen. Pinahinga si Kramer.
Pringle di-discarte. Douglas on him. Jensen with a pick. Pringle na libre ng bagya. Goes to the corner. Ryan, no opening. Trying to create one. Turns it over. Castro is running with Douglas. Castro, hesitation drive. Is foul.
Might be on Romeo.
Ikalawang personal foul para dito kay Terence Romeo.
2 free throws for Jason Castro.
As Buenafe comes back on para naman dito kay Cryan.
Naman yun, nanggaling sa turnover yun. Nandiyan naman yung 2 point guard mo. Substitute 2 na parehong scorer. So, get another one that can play the 3 position that can also score.
About that matchup, Castro kontra Romeo, pareho ng may tiklapit. 4 na puntos. First up pa lang tayo.
Nagsona na dito ang Pocket Tex. Famous should realize that he's got a lot of great shooters within there. They could have moved the ball around a little bit more.
Washington from the outside. Pringle with a rebound. He's in trouble against 2 guys in blue. Pringle dribbles out of it.
Bilis talaga yung Pringle.
Romeo from deep. Couldn't get the bounce. Just over a minute remaining sa ating first half. Castro down the middle. Always deadly Jason Castro off the dribble.
Looks like I'm the best guard. Oops, that was very close to almost backing.
Muntik na. Nabuhok na lang. Nakatawid na. Famous at the baseline. Locates Buenafe. Airball. Conacheur off the breakaway is tagged from behind. Tutungo sa ating free throw line for a bonus shot.
Talking Tex coming back with a vengeance here after falling behind by double digits. Tumira dito si Buenafe. Nakakalimutan niyang bumalik. Ayan. He compounds it with a foul against Larry Conacheur.
Tabayanan niyo po mamayang halftime. May breakdown ni Dr. J ang lahat ng kaganapan ngayong first half. Pero bago yun, syempre, makakasama natin si Miss Mara Aquino para sa Moneyball. And then sisilipin din natin yung ating Pinoy Fantasy para bukas, that game in Pampanga. Nagpapatuloy na po ang pamimigay ng papremyo sa Moneyball Dribble of the People dito sa inyong PBA. 4,000 pesos in cash ang makukuha ng ating best player. Kaya dribblers, makipindot na. Play broken up. Douglas with a steal. Gets it to Castro. Stop and pop 3. Pettigrew trying to time it perfectly, pero ang ganda ng sundot ni Pringle. 3 on 2 the other way. Stanley kicks it over. Romeo all day.
That should have easily been a last shot. But you know, they're not a team that plays that way. They had all the time to go for the last shot. The other team is also better.
Pettigrew at the post. Nakita si Douglas. That'll bring Talk and Text to within 4. Hindi yata na-realize ni Pringle na paubos na ang ating first half. Kaya medyo nagtagal bago na ipasa.
Kinain sila ng Talk and Text doon in the last 2 minutes, no? Like on an 8-0 run there.
So dyan po nagtatapos ang ating first half. GlobalPort abante pa rin pero 4 na lang, 58-54.